Edie Lush, and I'm here in Davos at the World Economic Forum in the Hub Culture Pavilion. Very pleased to be joined by David Kirkpatrick, CEO, founder, chief techonomist of Techonomy Media.
Thank you. Yes.
Tell me what a globally connected world on your mobile phone, what does that mean?
Well, it means a fundamentally transformed world, and I think that as we move toward a point where literally all of humanity is connected into one big system of information and empowerment, we really are moving into a landscape that is as dramatically different from the world that preceded it as sort of the post-democracy world was from feudalism. And that is a big change that most institutions aren't really prepared for, but that I find very exciting.
So what do you think the danger is of us being connected?
Well, it's not just one danger. It's like an infinite list of dangers as well as virtues and possibilities. Right. But certainly, right now, given things that have happened recently, it's hard not to see the greatest danger to be criminality, terrorism, violence, and just generally ill will as expressed through networks. My view is that is an inevitable side consequence, and as long as you fundamentally have a positive view of human nature, the positive forces will prevail over time. If you think that people are fundamentally evil, evil will prevail. If you think they're fundamentally good, good will prevail, because essentially a connected, digitized society is just a new form of humanness expressed in, with technological facilitation. But still, the ultimate questions of humanity still are the only ones that really matter.
So I was speaking to the Minister of Information and Communication Technology of Colombia, who was saying that by putting mobile phones throughout rural areas in Colombia, he's able to help raise people out of poverty. So that's got to be a good thing. But do we think that there are enough jobs out there for people if technology is replacing more jobs than it's creating?
It's a big question right now, the impact of automation and also robotics on employment. The evidence so far is that as more are included in the world economy, more people are making more money and having a higher standard of living. So there's no proximate cause for concern at the macro level. The concern really is for those citizens who are less well educated in the more developed countries, because those are the people who are going to be disenfranchised as harder working people who formerly couldn't be connected are joined into the world economy and are willing to outwork those often unmotivated and untrained people, particularly in places like the United States. So there is a problem, but I think if countries like the US had a sufficiently aggressive mindset of retraining and educating and sort of positioning their citizens for the future world we're moving into, the problem could be dealt with. Unfortunately, at a policy level, we don't have that attitude, in the United States at least.
Give me your future scenario in which things are the most brightest in a mobilely connected world.
Well, I am very optimistic because I see democracy writ large being put on steroids, in effect. And I think we are moving toward a world of inclusion, not exclusion, where individuals, on balance, are tremendously empowered. And I do think that, so you have more people with more capacity to have a better life because of connectedness. And so I think, if you look at all the macro indicators, already people are living longer, infant mortality is declining, health and wealth are increasing at the macro level globally. That's proven. Go to gapminder.org and see it demonstrated in data. And I think that will continue and actually accelerate as we connect, billions of people who had literally no participation in the global economy previously.
David, thanks so much for stopping by the Hub Culture Pavilion.
Thanks, Edie.
Here in Davos, and I'm Edie Lush.